Hey, welcome back to the channel. Today, I am making a product inspired by the very first DIY skincare product I've ever posted on this channel. It was a honey sugar scrub with brown sugar. This one is just a brown sugar scrub. No honey is in it. I did a tester with honey in it and I didn't like it as much. It didn't spread as easy and I had to make this video last minute. But the second experiment without honey, I friggin' love. Hey, what's up? My name is Tara. I formulate skincare products all the time here on YouTube. Go watch my other videos if you're interested in that. So Brambleberry recently released their winter fragrance collection. Here are all the beautiful fragrances, but I'm not going to talk about all of them. The one I am going to talk about is this maple almond one. Yum. This smells literally so freaking good. When I smelled it, I was like, oh my gosh, I need to make a brown sugar scrub with this because the smell just goes so perfect with brown sugar. And just let you know, this pear prosecco one smells really good as well. Those are my two favorites. All right, let's make this brown sugar scrub. We're making a 400 gram batch and I'm starting with 40 grams of cetyl alcohol. And then I'm going to use 20 grams of cocoa butter. This is the cocoa butter that smells like chocolate. You can use deodorized kind if you want, or refined. This is just unrefined and it smells like chocolate. I figured it would just mix really well in this formula. So fill a pan with like an inch or so of water. It just depends on how big your container is. And this is called creating a water bath. We're going to take this pan, put it over our stovetop on like medium heat. You don't want it to boil, and cover your bowl with some foil just in case any water gets in it and let it all melt down. Once it's melted, we can add in 94 grams of apricot kernel oil or grapeseed oil, almond oil, olive oil, any liquid oil that's like lightweight, not super heavy. And I just add in a little bit at a time and mix it. And you can add the oil and heat it up if you want. I just added the oil after to help cool it down because I was recording like 5 videos in one day here. So I was kind of just on a time crunch because I'm getting carpal tunnel release surgery and I had to pre-record a bunch of videos and this is one of the pre-recorded videos. So, hey, I am probably recovering right now while you're watching this. But yeah, right now it's still 120-ish degrees Fahrenheit. So it's still too hot to add in the cool down ingredients. We want it to be around 100 degrees. So I placed mine in the freezer and I actually let it get way too hard at first and I couldn't even mix it. So I had to remelt it down. So don't let it get too hard. You want it to be like hard on the top, but still kind of soft, maybe even liquidy in the middle. It's fine if it's still liquidy. And then go ahead and mix it with your hand mixer. See, if you can tell, I'm having a little bit of a hard time. It's still just a little bit too hard, but it's fine. Once I start mixing it, it ended up softening up. So if yours gets too hard, just melt it back down. Or you can use shea butter. I normally work with shea butter. I don't work with cocoa butter too often. So, I don't really have experience with that. It's a really hard butter compared to shea butter. And that's kind of why I prefer shea butter. It's just easier to work with. And I just have more experience with it. But anyways, once it's all mixed together and it's around 100 degrees Fahrenheit, you can add in your Phase C ingredients. These are the heat sensitive ingredients. So I did 2 grams of vitamin E. This is an antioxidant, helps keep oils more fresh. It's not a preservative. And then I added in 4 grams of the maple almond fragrance oil. This stuff smells, it's so strong. Like you'll be smelling it for days. Not really, I'm being dramatic, but like it'll last on you for quite some time. Like it's a good fragrance oil. Now, once that's all mixed in, you can add in your brown sugar. I'm using 240 grams of this. And I don't know why I don't make brown sugar scrubs more often. Honestly, I think it's just because I do YouTube. Some of my products need to look aesthetic and you can't really change the color of brown sugar. It's just brown. But like, I remember brown sugar scrubs were some of my favorite scrubs when I first started formulating because it's such a soft sugar. It's more gentle than regular sugar, but it's still like probably too abrasive for your face. I mean, there's so much controversy over using scrubs on your face. Do whatever you want. Just don't be rough with the scrub. And personally, I don't like fragrance on my face, so I wouldn't use this on my face anyways. I just use it on my body. But yeah, I just jarred it up right after I was done making it. And normally scrubs harden over a couple days, but mine didn't seem to get any harder over a couple days because especially with butters, those like to harden like 2 or 3 days later, but mine hasn't seemed to, and I've been using it daily ever since. I really love this scrub. I need to make brown sugar scrubs more often. What do you guys think of brown sugar and body scrubs? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And also a quick disclaimer, this scrub doesn't have a preservative, so do try to avoid getting water in the scrub. Also, if you guys end up trying any of Brambleberry's new fragrance oils, let me know what you think in the comments. All right, I'll talk to you guys next time. I'm stuck in the motions.
I've been consumed by the